found the cliff.
Behind part of the hill behind the tree, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
You
it.
can actually see it though.
And it was hard for me to see it because the tree's grown over it. There's it. Oh, where is it? There it is, but you see the tree's grown right over it now. The round rock is right behind it. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's definitely it. Wow, I don't believe I finally found this. Oh, yeah, look how straight down that is, too, eh? Can you guys see how straight down that is?
Yeah, that's pretty far.
Especially when you're standing over there, it's just a straight hang, straight down.
That's a 71. You don't win anything, alright? Yeah, you're right.
Wow. Okay. That's where the car was parked over there. I remember the car parked over there. I took off running up here. There's my two beautiful boys. Came to be with me today.
Yes.
And I took off running. When I ran, he tried to throw me off there. I came running up here. I said, get out of there.
No. Difference in parenting compared to her. Okay, how long is it going to take to hit the ground, Tyson? Ready? 3 seconds. Okay.
Oh no, I would like you to wait from there, please.
3 seconds? 5 seconds. 5 seconds? 5 seconds. Knock down 3 seconds, ready? Maybe longer than that. Throw it. Depends how you throw. Arc like this, ready? Maybe longer than that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds. That was you. We're okay. We're equal now.
Oh, you really heard that thing hit.
Yeah. You didn't say 4 seconds, damn it. I said
So
3,
I-
but you said 5.
When I ran away,
Remember that? Yeah. So, but then you changed to 5, but it doesn't matter because we're on par. Let's do it again.
came up over.
You changed gravity, damn it.
When I ran away, I came this way. So I remember the trail over there. I remember the lovely young girl and her boyfriend are walking down, and I felt like running them for help. But I thought they'd hate me too.
Acceptable.
It's and here's where cars parked.
It's finally funny.
Wow, I'm kind of excited about finding this place.
Well, you're not going to put...
He sat right there. My dad sat right there. Gosh, right here. And I was on the trail over there, back further from where my sons are. And he kept on trying to talk me into coming back. But this is where he sat, waiting for me to come back.
I said it's going to bend all the way without breaking though.
I was over there refusing. He came up actually and tried to get me again, and I kept on going back and running like a little bunny.
And
I couldn't catch. Oh, this is amazing. That's where my dad sat, right there, waiting for me to come back to the cliff.
You want to burn it? Are you 100% sure?
Yeah, positive. No, this is it. Oh, positive.
Kill coal. What? What? I didn't say anything. You want me to pose? Yeah, pose right there. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Is that it?
Oh no, he hit my face.
Yeah.
He has longer trees.
The tree's grown over
Coal
it
wins.
now.
I'll do it regardless. Here we go.
Well, guys, I think if I would have landed, I would have ended up dead. What do you think?
If you landed.
Well, I would have gone right off there. He sat right there taking the pictures. And right in that tree is a rounded rock you can't see anymore, and it does go straight down. And he kept on yelling at me, telling me to lean over more, look down, lean over, look down. I found a place where I was supposed to die in 1972. It's right here. The rounded cliff is behind that tree. The tree's grown over it. My dad was sitting right here, photographing from this way. It is exactly what I was looking for, exactly as I expected it to be. This is definitely it. He brought me here and put me up on the cliff and then onto the rounded edge. And he kept on yelling at me, telling me lean over and look down, lean over and look down. If you see from the pictures, this leg is, you know, just barely hanging on to the rounded cliff. And he's becoming really angry that I would not lean over on it and look down more. He wanted me right over, in which case I would have fallen right off. After I refused to fall, I did not fall. He actually then tried to pick me up and throw me off. I actually, when I got scared, he ran out of film. I moved back as far as I could and sat down, and he came up and he offered me his hand to help me off the cliff. But what he did after he got my hand was he picked me up and tried to throw me off, and it was that decision of his is the only reason why I lived. If he had pushed me off, I would have gone over. But by him taking me in and grabbing me, I was able to hang on to him, and I refused to let go. That is the only reason why I lived that day, is because his decision to pick me up and throw me. I was holding on to him, and with my left hand I kept on trying to grab weeds on the left hand side so I would fall and try to jerk myself over to the good side of the cliff. And then I was able to run away. And he sat over here. He sat right here for hours and hours until it was really, really late. It was incredibly late. It was all dark. After I came up, after I was able to run away, I came up. He actually tried to catch me. And I guess he wanted to bring me back to the cliff, but I wouldn't let him near me. I kept on running away, dodging like a little bunny. And I remember the other trail over there, and there was at one point a really attractive young lady and her boyfriend walked by, and they were smiling and laughing. And I wanted to go over to them to see if I could get their help. My self-esteem was so low, I thought they wouldn't like me either and wouldn't do anything, so I didn't. I eventually went to the car, which was parked over there, and really, really late at night we went home. Now, our home, we had five kids in the house, and it was usually a real mess. That night when I got home, it was totally different. The house was totally clean up, all vacuumed, all of our shoes were set in a nice little row. It was a condo. You walk into the first floor and you have to go up to the second floor to the living room and the kitchen. My bedroom was on the first floor, right behind where the garage was. And when we got in, I could hear my mother upstairs screaming, "Oh, your daddy's home, your daddy's home!" And she came running down the stairs, and after she got down the landing, she noticed me there, and she looked at me with incredible hatred. Her brown eyes were just incredibly burning at me. She was really angry. You know, she comes dancing down the stairs, "Oh, your dad's home," and then just froze, and just, that's when I could tell that she knew too. She absolutely wanted me dead. And my dad stood in front of me and he just went like that. And she said, "Oh, well then." And she went back upstairs and I went straight ahead to my bedroom and I just died. It was really terrible. So I'm really glad I found this place. It is exactly what I say it is. And what happened to Yvonne is exactly what I say happened. And I'm going to say I'm really right about that girl who was killed at Lake Simcoe and buried up at Cedarhurst Quarries. I've been right. I have found so far everything that I set out to find. This one here is verified by pictures and my mother's statement, of course, saying she knew about it in 1972. So I want to finish up and find that girl who I think is buried out in the woods.